Each year, usually in spring around April or May, we have what's called the needs analysis process, which is when all of our teams come to us with their new uniform requests. Culture is such a big thing within the sport of basketball. There's so many unique ways that we can design a uniform or a shirt or a short, whatever it may be, and we really dive into the culture of basketball to let that shine through whatever it is that we're designing. Each season, most teams are asking for a new uniform, maybe a special game uniform, an alternate uniform, in this case, a throwback uniform. We pay special attention to what it is that we're celebrating and what story it is that we're trying to tell through the uniform.
Go in the corner. Y'all better go in the corner so you don't be staying in the same place. Ready?
Lefty Driesell put Maryland basketball back on the map. Maryland basketball was pretty irrelevant, to be honest with you. The team hadn't been ranked in more than a decade.
Lefty arrives on the scene in 1969, and he single-handedly turned this program around.
I have winners all the time. I think I know what it takes to win a basketball game.
The press conference, it is legendary.
Probably beat more #1 teams in the country.
This guy is one of the all-time legends of the game, just the way that he was able to recruit kids, just the way that he was an absolute showman. When you went to a game and Lefty Driesell was coaching, you knew you were going to be entertained by the team on the court and Lefty himself on the sideline.
This one is directly inspired from the 1970s era, Coach Lefty Driesell, thinking about that 1974 ACC tournament game, which many consider to be the greatest college basketball game of all time between Maryland and NC State. And we were able to basically design pretty much a one-to-one replica of that uniform from that time period.
They're so clean. That's the biggest thing. They're so clean. The script on the chest, the lines throughout the uniform, it's just such a classic and clean uniform. It was just something that we needed to create.
Lefty cared dearly and deeply about his players. He built the program with unbelievable recruits. Guys like Len Elmore, guys like Tom McMillan, John Lucas, Billy Hahn, Owen Brown, Howard White. A lot of great individuals went on to do amazing things, on the basketball court, off the basketball court, and it's all a tribute to Lefty.
There's a phrase I always like to say, look good, feel good, play good. And they're going to be in the cool uniform that they haven't been in before. We know they're going to look good. Hopefully they feel good, and the third piece is playing good. So a lot of expectations on this uniform. Really excited to see it on court.